Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have with me Mr. Deepak Dhadoti, Managing Director, Servo Control Aerospace and Technologies Pvt Ltd. It's good to meet you, Deepak ji, at your beautiful facility here in Belgavi, and thanks for giving us the opportunity to speak, meet you. To start today's discussion, I want to understand. Can you let us know the founding story of Servo Controls and your journey?
Yeah, it's quite an interesting story. I was working in New York state in USA,
Okay.
and the Pokhran test happened.
Okay.
And Kalam Saab gave a call for some 100 odd people in critical technologies
Okay.
to come back, and he shot a message. What is the honor to bask in the glory of foreign nation? Come back to your country and serve your countrymen. The amount of love and affection you get from your countrymen is priceless. So that really moved me,
Okay.
and also gave me an opportunity to work on some national critical projects back in India, because I was in the similar field working in US.
Okay.
And that is one of the reasons, main reason. Second is my son was born there,
Okay.
and we're debating whether to raise him in US or all that sort of stuff. And third is my father got just retired at that time. He was a bank employee.
Okay.
And he was telling, now it's enough, you have roamed the world, worked abroad, come back. So all these things made me to come back to India. And fortunately my brother Dinesh, he was running a trading business
Okay.
in hydraulics
Okay.
in Belgaum.
Okay.
And I was just supporting him technically.
Okay.
And he was going around the customers here and doing. So I took a decision to pack up and come back to India in 2002. And literally in a house garage,
Okay.
we started the company
Okay.
in Bhagyanagar, 10 Cross Bhagyanagar, Belgaum,
Okay.
here itself. And the first client would have been the like HAL. They had a lot of valves, servo valves, which were lying idle because they cannot send abroad for repair, servicing, and all that. And that gave us an opportunity to start a servicing center in Bhagyanagar. So we put up a small power pack in Belgaum.
Yes.
And we started the journey. And also I got some sort of, I had a lot of friends in US and across the world. So I got some distribution ship of some products, and I brought them over here,
Okay.
signed. And that's how the very thrilling story started in 2002 in a house garage.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And how is the growth from starting your company as a I can say as a startup back in that time? How it has evolved over the years?
Evolved. Yeah, the thing is, this technology, servo controls, is very niche technology, and it is very protected by a lot of governments across the world, like
Okay.
developed nations.
Okay.
So only few companies are there where they understand the servo valve,
Okay.
actuators, and closing the loops, and working in a very critical hydraulic and electromechanical technology. Because here everything works within millisecond, microsecond update and everything.
Yes.
And it got to be very, very precise.
Yes.
Like we manufacture parts we call 2 micron, 1 micron, half micron.
Okay.
Like a micron, if you want to understand, like human eye sees around 20 micron, human hair is 40 micron. Even a human eye, bare eye cannot see less than 20 microns. So here we need a lot of precision manufacturing equipment and devices and measuring stuff and everything. That's how it is very unique, and it's a very knowledge intensive this thing. So fortunately what happened is when we started the servicing of servo valves and sensors and all that. A lot of people immediately came to know about us, and because of the sanctions also they were not getting any support from
Yes.
abroad.
Yes.
That is one of the thing where literally in our garage the real push was initially from steel rolling mills,
Okay.
like even the Tata Steel, the Jindal Steels, the Lloyd that time, then the Ispats, then Steel Authority of India, SAIL. All these people, they started sending all their sensors and servo valves for servicing, so that we could able to service them, repair them, and also import the latest sensors, put it together, and give a solution to them.
Yes.
So that how the all the steel rolling mills have become our initial customers, and we really made a huge profit in the first year itself.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's how the entire even the turbine industry, wherever the servos are used, those all industries started flocking to us for
Okay.
the spares and repair and servicing and all that. That's how the initially the business took off, and we started feeling that we should start manufacturing now.
Okay.
That's when in 2003 we bought this land in industrial estate Udyambag,
Okay.
Belgaum, and then we had to go through a lot of government procedure, paperwork, and all that took some time. And in 2005, we started this facility in
Okay.
Udyambag. Yeah.
Okay, so Servo Control design and manufactures a wide range of product and system. So can you provide insight into the design process and how your team ensures that the product meet client specification?
Yeah. For example, if say the Colin Aerospace,
Yes.
they come to us. They have their own what you call it as an RFQ,
Okay.
request for quote,
Yes.
and then it also has a SOW, statement of work.
Yes.
What are all the stuff they require, everything.
Correct.
So we go through the entire RFQ. Then now we have like a design department, and also the application team is there. So all these people, they what they do is there is a process, flow chart is there actually.
Okay.
The application team works with design team and also the past experience, and then they understand, they interact with the client, and they understand their exact requirements, and then based on that one, they go to our vendor portfolio,
Okay.
where this can be brought and all that, and we work. There are a lot of nitty gritties also. For example, if you work with specific projects, then we need to even work with the lot of compliance
Yes.
parties also, and agencies. So based on that one, we take the quotes from all our suppliers and from the ready reckoner or specifically, and then we devise a quotation,
Yes.
and then also we give an ATP, acceptance test procedure.
Okay.
This is your requirement, this is an ATP, and this is what is the deliverable at
Correct.
the end. And then the quote is prepared. On that one, the margins are put, and then also the lot of discussion happens, installation and commissioning at site, annual maintenance contracts, warranties, and then babysitting those products over there at the client's place. So these all things we have built our teams, separate teams. So we have more than, if you see our organization chart there, so it has got huge departments, various handshaking stuff goes between different departments,
Okay.
and we send the quotation to them, and then they call for negotiation, or sometimes the video conference negotiations happen. If it is a government client, then it all happens through the GEM portal nowadays.
Yes.
So after that, they place an order on us if we win the bid.
Correct.
And they place an order on us.
Okay.
And then there is another process, how to like PDRs, if it is a new product, CDRs, that is preliminary design review, critical design review. We build the system, then the entire system is customized or whatever, and then it goes to the next level. So that's how the entire thing takes place, and then in the meantime, a lot of clients, quality people come.
Yes.
Before giving, they come and they audit your quality system. So we have a huge range of quality procedures to follow. For example, if we are doing any airworthy parts, then it is done in an AS certified facility in Hattargi, where it is AS complied, and it follows the specific requirements of the client. And if we do for something Boeing, then Boeing has its own quality system. So we have to follow their vendors, their products, their reliabilities, and their systems. So if it is a defense, then it is a different setup altogether and all. So the respective quality system work, and then the client goes through it. Then if there is any iteration of changes, everything happens, and then it's delivered to the customer. So our speciality is whatever we do, nobody does in India, especially in aerospace and defense, other than the multinational companies. And that's how the customers fall back on us, and they make sure that they work with us as a team, and we deliver the product under Make in India and Atmanirbhar Bharat and all that. Yeah, that's the procedure. Yeah.
Okay. So, sir, can you highlight the key area of expertise of your team that help you deliver your in successfully in delivering your advanced control system? The area of expertise of the team of yours.
Yeah, the main advanced control systems and all is we put the system in place, like closing the loop. Our major area is closing the loop, For example, if you are, I will put in a very simple thing. Like now we are sitting here, the brain, our eyes are the feedback system. The brain is there, and then we are having our legs and hands. So when the brain controller, we call the real-time motion controller, and the software in it, and our entire sensory, 5 sensory systems, and all our organs, they sync together, we could able to sit and talk and all. If even if our brain goes off, the total system collapses. So you just fall down, you can't sit also. So that is the closed loop system. So closing the loop is nothing but servo controls. That closing we do in hydraulics with the hydraulic cylinder, the position feedback or a pressure feedback, and then the controller, and then it goes to the actuation system. So we close the loop. For closing the loop, we need to write a software algorithm. How much is the gains we have to do, control algorithms. And so we have a very unique expertise in writing the position control, velocity control, then the pressure control, the load control, and sometimes simultaneously synchronizing them all together, and synchronous motions. So these are all the motion controls. For example, if I am now we supplied some sensors to the Mars mission. So to take the satellite there, then positioning the antennas. Actually, the solar mirrors towards the sun, the antennas towards the earth, irrespective of orbiting at that speed. Thousands of kilometers per hour speed they move. Then positioning them over there, building those sort of pointing mechanisms over there. So these are all a very critical thing which we get involved and we develop them. Yeah, that is our speciality. Yeah.
And we are here at your Belgavi plant, and it's a state-of-the-art design and manufacturing facility you have,
Okay.
which includes 100% EOU unit.
Okay.
So, how does this infrastructure enhance the company's ability to meet customer demand and ensure product quality?
Okay, okay. See, the basic thing is the EOU concept. How it came is after we moved here in 2006, we started manufacturing a lot of manifold hydraulic systems.
Correct.
And exporting them to UK and Europe. Then suddenly the 2009 collapse came in
Yes.
the global recession.
Yes.
Then we had a huge infrastructure. What we will do with this facility? Then we entered into the parts which go to like under the offset programs of India, where a lot of raw material and the special equipment, sensors come from abroad. We machine equipment, we build our own software, we build our own control systems, add it together, and again export it back.
Correct.
So when we import a lot of stuff, we needed to have a duty-free system. We tried earlier with the advanced license and all. It was a very bureaucratic and it took a lot of time. Then we established an EOU unit, and there whatever is the export, 100% export is there. So we established under the offset program the export oriented units. So every week we export a lot of critical subsystems and parts, precision parts, and this thing which are very unique for a lot of equipments gets exported from that plant. And also we have a lot of clients where our sensors and hydraulic systems and electromechanical closed loop systems used in industrial application, like we cater steel rolling mills, power generation turbines, then construction equipments, then paper industry, then cement industry across Gulf region and India and all that. There also this through EOU we deal so that the exports go over there. And we have established that all supply chain management and everything.
Correct.
And it goes through that channel. Yeah.
Okay. And sir, how does Servo Controls approach client engagement and project execution to ensure timely delivery and customer satisfaction?
Yeah. First of all, servo controls. Initially, what we did is we had personal visits to so many companies.
Okay.
Plus, we have the regional offices in Delhi, in Pune, in Bangalore, in south in Chennai, like that, and also in the east near Jamshedpur. So we have all these regional offices, regional salespeople. They keep on going, visiting, liaising, and all that happens. And second thing is now through the GEM portal, we have a lot of enquiries and everything. And not only that, since we have established now more than 22 years now, so a lot of enquiries keep on pouring at us. So we screen which enquiries we have to attend and which not. Then customer engagement happens. Like we work with a lot of key customers like ISRO, even their VSSC plant in Trivandrum as well as Bangalore facility. That is UR Rao Satellite Center, Space Mechanism Groups over there. Then we work with Bharat Electronics Limited. The interesting thing with Bharat Electronics Limited is we work with their Machilipatnam plant for the nano electronics. So it's a very unique, teeny, small piezoelectric motors used in controlling, focusing the night vision cameras and all the mechanisms and all. So that is one of the unique thing we work. We also work with them for the entire radar control systems and the launchers systems. Then we work with various DRDO labs, optoelectronics labs across India.
Okay.
And so whatever is sort of, we say, very cutting edge, which involves there. So we try to upgrade ourselves because we have also partnered a lot of companies in this area across the globe.
Correct.
They need our help and we need their help to understand how the product line is going, what to upgrade, what is the next thing coming after 20 years, 10 years. So there is a sort of a plan is there, and we try to fall into that and see that whether we can really bite it to chew. So step by step we upgrade and try to be there. Yeah.
Okay. And sir, how do you, uh, ensure that, emerging technologies and industry trends, how do you leverage that, to maintain your position as a market leader in closed loop controls?
Yeah. In closed loop controls, the beautiful example is like if you take a huge dump truck of BML
Yes.
or dozer. Earlier they were all open loop, simple. Yeah, they used to change the gear in
Yes.
hot sun, like
Yes.
45 degrees centigrade, on the mines of coal mines and all that. So and they work almost 24/7,
Okay.
and there they need AC cabin and auto transmission control where you can just put forward automatically the gears change. You need not press and do
Okay.
that. We indigenized in India,
Okay.
and we closed the loop across the transmission control system. And that's how we add value. We not only supply the hydraulic hardware, mechanical hardware, but also the electronics, controllers, software, wire harnessing, all that as a package
Okay.
to them.
Okay.
And that's how we give a solution to the customer. And then through telecommunication or through physical, there is service engineers
Yes.
work to meet that customer requirements if they face any problems and failures. So that's how our control algorithm we keep on increasing. And nowadays the big challenge is in electronics. A lot of electronic parts are getting obsolete.
Yes.
So we don't get the controller parts and chips in time. So we have to replace them with the available chips in the market. So that has taken us to a different level of indigenization. After COVID, I can't rely on any of our present supplier 100%.
Yes.
We have to find an alternative, and that has led to the lot of indigenization of our own system. So we have started a new product division under my son, who just came from Florida, and he's also a pilot and private pilot, and new product development center, NPD. So there in NPD division, we started indigenizing a lot of electronic boards, control systems, sensors, and some of the critical mechanical parts,
Correct.
and using the special material, you know. Those are the things we now feel that we have to indigenize. Otherwise, we have to wait sometimes 12 months, 13 months to get deliveries.
So it's a real example of Atmanirbhar Bharat.
Correct. We have been doing it from decades, but last 2-3 years, it's really the need of the hour. Yeah.
So my key takeaway is, diversify your supply chain post-COVID,
Yes.
and keep working on innovation are some of the key takeaways for me. So now, so let's move it to the place where we are,
Yeah.
Belgavi.
Yeah.
Can you let us know the ecosystem Belgavi has? What is the secret sauce that Belgavi has that most of the companies here are successful and growing and thriving?
Yeah.
So what is in the air this city has?
Yeah, exactly. When I was working with Dr. Kalam earlier, initial days, and then with a lot of DRDO scientists and all, they asked me, "Are you really serious that you want to put a stuff, all your thing in Belgaum?" At that time, it was called Belgaum. So,
Yes.
and I said, "Yes, I want to live with my parents. That's a nice engineering colleges. I know the place very well, and I left US and came back to stay with my family and friends and my
Yes.
place. Bangalore I knew because I studied in 12th and all in National College Baswangudi and all that. So I said, yeah, I want to. Then it is tough. Really, it is tough to build any cutting edge technology company in Belgaum because you don't get that sort of a ecosystem
Yes.
over here. But if you have patience,
Yes.
you recruit people and you train them.
Yes.
And you don't take any very hi-fi engineers, MTechs or PhD guys and all. They will come back, whoever wants to come back to Belgaum from Bangalore, such engineers from Bombay, Pune, Hyderabad and all, or Delhi, or from abroad who want to settle in Belgaum. So we work with them and employ them also. And in Belgaum, the beauty is people are ready to understand because the ecosystem is built in such a way that we have the specialized machine shops, then the casting industry, forging, and hydraulics has been over here
Yes.
for a very long time.
Yes.
Conventional hydraulics
Yes.
is there. But to take it from conventional level to the servo hydraulics, where like if you're flying, you can see the flaps going up and down is all hydraulics.
Yes.
So it's aero hydraulics, aviation hydraulics. Aviation hydraulics calls to work with it's a different sauce again, like Skydrall we had to work. Then militaries worked with MIL 5606 oil. What we work in industrial is mineral oil hydraulics. So once you understand and you have some experience, you try to upgrade yourself. Like earlier, you have been driving the Fiat Ambassadors, then you came to Maruti Zamana, and then you now auto transmission. Everybody has almost auto transmission cars now, and you are used to that comfort and this thing. That's how we upgraded from conventional hydraulics to servo hydraulics and aviation. So the uniqueness about the Belgaum is people are willing to learn,
Yes.
and the engineering skill set is available over here. And third thing is people are very polite.
Okay.
And fourth is that it's the beauty of mixture of Maharashtra, and a lot of genie comes from Konkan region, and from Karnataka, Shirsi, and from Udupi and all that. Very brilliant people come over here and work. They are really smart guys, and also the hardworking Belgaum Maratha people,
Yes.
where they are ready to take on any challenges and work in a harsh environment and all that. So the combination of hardworking people, the brilliant people, and some nice guidance, and if you pay them little bit more than what others get in the region,
Correct.
definitely they will stick to you. So, and over the period of time, you will be surprised that even my first employee who joined me is still working with me
Okay.
from last 22 years.
So I
Yeah.
can say Servo Control has great employee retention.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But a lot of people come here, they study and just fly abroad.
Yes.
Yeah, so we are also like a training center for them.
Yes, yes,
That is
job.
also,
Yeah, you are creating jobs and you are training people in the
yeah, yeah,
industry. I won't take much of your time, sir.
yeah,
My last question, since you have started a great company, I
yeah.
know it's a busy day for you, but um, uh, startup is something which I am also keen to understand. And you have a decade of experience working in US and setting up a great company here in Belgavi, and from this you are catering world's market. So what are your key learnings which you want to tell the young people who want to build a company, especially in manufacturing, which they should watch out for, or which the do's and don'ts, or what I should do to make my company better as a startup.
Yeah, that's the thing is like what I want to tell to the new companies is be a jack of all but master of one.
Okay.
So before you start, you have to have some
Expertise.
skill set, expertise you should have with yourself, but you should be a master of one.
Yes.
You can't become a master of none.
Correct.
Then you won't survive.
Correct.
For everything, you can't depend on others.
Correct.
You have to have one skill set. Like we were successful because we had this servo control as a specialized skill set. Across that, then we built on to the lot of other markets.
Correct.
So, but the core strength was the servo valve,
Yes.
and then the closing the loop algorithms.
Yes.
That algorithm is your IP.
Yes.
So you have to have a solution provider
Correct.
which you can do it in many applications.
Yes.
Like ours is like a thrilling journey from home garage to Mars orbit to Chandrayaan, and now we went up to Aditya L1. This thing. So when ISRO provided us with the honored in space mechanism, the award and all, that's for the same thing. In a place like Belgaum, how you can make part and it is still sitting in the moon.
Yes.
Still, as we talk,
Yes.
and still your stuff is orbiting the sun now. It has gone far away, not just on Earth. How it all happened is first you need a perseverance and vision. Yes, I can do it. That confidence is one. Second thing is build the financial success out of it. You can't be just doing R&D and keep. You have whatever you make, you have to sell it so that you get your oxygen, money.
Yes.
If you don't earn money every day, you are dead.
Yes.
It is not that the oxygen cylinder is there. I have full. I will not now breathe for 10 minutes.
Correct.
I will breathe after 1 hour, but full oxygen tank. ऐसा नहीं होता है.
Correct.
In business, every breath you have to take oxygen. That is, money has to come in, and your the carbon dioxide goes out. Like tax payment goes out.
Yes.
So you earn money, you pay the taxes.
Correct.
So what you pay taxes and all other employee, your paychecks and all to others should be less, and what you take should be more. So you should be positive every day.
Correct.
If you don't build the positive profits, and if you build one negative and if you make 10,000, then you are in a huge loss.
Yes.
So this concept of Marwadi concept, like we are Jains. So this Jain concept, like जो भी सांस लेता है उसमें कुछ बनाना है,
Correct.
उसमें कुछ पॉजिटिव करना है, वो करते जाना है, as long and every day you do it, you don't build in one day. So छोटा थोड़ा if you keep on growing every day, then definitely you will have the money. For the startups, that is thing, they borrow a lot of things. Hey, idhar mil raha hai, they do a lot of things and all. In spite of having money, if you can't deliver, then everything collapses. That is the problem.
Okay.
So take what you need, build something up, and it should be always pull system. Like means there has to be a demand.
Yes.
And you make for that.
Yes.
You don't keep it and then search for vendors to sell.
Yes.
First, you make what he needs. So you have a PO in hand, advance in hand, and then deliver.
Correct.
Then automatically your business keeps on growing.
Correct.
So this is the mantra, simple mantra, where what sells in the market, manufacture it against the order.
Correct.
Don't stock it and then think that you can do that. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's very, I'll tell you, common sense is very uncommon.
Yes. So my key takeaways, ladies and gentlemen, is make what sells. Secondly, jack of all trade, master of one.
Yeah.
You have to be, expertise in something which will help you grow. Thank you, Deepak ji, for your time and letting us know what servo control does, and it's a great journey. And I look forward to have many more conversation in future.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving your time,
Yeah,
sir.
it's my pleasure, Mr.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Dinesh. Yeah.